Hey, so we have another guest on
We do right
the
away.
video chat. Yes, we had some technical difficulties, but we finally got this going here. So
We
Nick, you
did.
you won the most recent Who, What, When, Why Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said it wrong. It's in case somebody doesn't know. It's who, what, when, why. Weird.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah, come
emphasize
You
on.
know?
the weird.
Yeah. Yeah. That's having a weird tone to it.
And I'm pretty sure that you guys colluded with Megan to try and get me away from this week.
Oh
No.
no,
In
no,
Skype
no.
work.
No, I wanted
Some collusion
I
going
wanted
on.
to see. I want like new guests each week. So
She was
I'm
complaining that she didn't have a chance to answer the question at all because she couldn't watch the show that day. But
First
it's
come, first serve.
first come, first serve. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. The show is gonna start being aired at 7 o'clock Eastern time every Thursday, so there's no more complaining about that. It's gonna be a scheduled
Yeah.
upload.
There we go.
So now to be like after work hours. So, nobody's gonna have to be like, oh, I was at work during this time and I
Yeah.
couldn't watch it. Every fair game for everybody, and we'll see who the quickest is.
Yeah. No
so-
more this. Oh, somebody got a head start. But yeah. So how did you get the question? Take us through your journey.
Yeah.
So the souls part, I didn't make the connection until after I guessed it, and then got confirmed it through the story. But when you said swiping, I thought of swipe or no swiping, the fox. I was like, it has to be a fox. I remember them talking about a fox,
Yeah.
and so I had to go back through and confirm. But then I remembered the story about the fox and the shoes, so nailed
There
it.
we go.
Killed it.
Put it in.
Yeah, you got all the little like clues that we hid in it then. Or I guess once you saw the actual story though, you got the souls part, but the souls and the swiping were the two main ones that we threw in there.
And the souls was
So-
a good one. Once I figured it out,
Yeah,
it didn't
I
help
like
me,
that.
but it was a great one.
Cal
With
basically
the-
came up with that whole thing.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're glad you won.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're
so
one of
we
the two
appreciate-
super dedicated fans of this show.
Yep,
So.
and we appreciate the dedication. So even if there's back to backs for whoever wins, we'll never turn anybody away. So we're glad that you got on here though as our second guest ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
I'm excited, man. I feel like you're gonna have something good for us. You're gonna have something weird, or what are you gonna use with your time?
It is. It's going to be weird.
Okay.
okay.
But first, I had something to bring up because I think it's very important to discuss,
Okay.
and it hasn't been.
Okay.
You are using a sock as a pop filter.
Yeah, I'm using a sock as a pop filter.
I was
Not-
shocked that it had never been commented on.
Not
not-
just
he's not
one
the only
sock,
one.
Double the socks on this thing, man.
I also use a sock.
Hey,
So that's the secret. The great quality. I like it.
Yeah.
we're on a DIY budget over here. So.
Yeah,
Once-
we haven't made it big yet. We don't have a budget.
We'll
so-
start a Patreon, and you can
There you go.
contribute to that, and we'll use that for pop filters.
Subscriber only
Yeah.
videos, behind the scenes stuff. I like it.
Yeah, just donate.
There we go.
Venmo me. I'll take money for it.
But hey, I just like to say attention to detail. Attention to detail is what that
Have
took to notice that sock eventually.
Oh,
Have
So-
to.
yeah.
Have to.
There you go. So we know he watches.
Did you know that just from last week's episode or from
Yeah.
the thumbnails? Okay.
No, just from last week. I didn't see it in any of the thumbnails, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a sock on his mic.
Oh, it's definitely.
I like it. So
It's not
I
even a mic. It's just a sock. It's what it is.
it's
talking
just
into it.
insane quality on your
You're
computer.
just using the mic on your headphones.
This makes
but
it
you
look
just keep
like
the
I'm
sock.
using one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it.
You know, we
I
used to do
thought
that. We used to
it'd
do that
be-
in T
damn it,
production. Like I was on the morning show, so we would have just a mic that was unplugged, so it looked like you were using a mic, but it's clearly no wire coming out of it,
Oh
just
wow.
to make it look more professional. But
Jeez.
Smart. Good way
it
to
looked
just make the
ridiculous. Though.
appearances.
It looked absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I'm sure on the set, but hey,
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And before we keep going, Nick, I'm happy that you brought that up to us. It is definitely something important to discuss. Not sure if anything's gonna be done about it.
No,
we don't
it's
need to
gonna
call
be
any
done.
action,
No.
but it was important to discuss, and I'm
I
glad we did.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
good. Well, I thought it'd be interesting. I'm gonna rapid fire some crazy conspiracy theories
Oh.
and
Ooh,
see if-
okay.
what Kyle's take are on them.
Ooh, all right. On the hot seat then.
So we'll just,
Specifically, Kyle,
Actually,
not me.
well,
Okay,
both of you.
Fine.
but Kyle always has the hot takes.
That's true.
He probably created some of these. The
Right.
first one will be just the regular flat Earth theory. You big believer?
Not at all.
No?
I actually,
Skydiving?
yeah, skydiving kind of changed it for me. Or solidified it for me. I was never a flat Earth believer, but I saw you can clearly see a curve up here, and so I was like all those the famous flat earthers. I was like, maybe they just need to go skydiving.
So
But
Danny?
yeah,
if you believe in flat Earth and you go to the edge of the Earth and decide to skydive, do you just keep falling forever? It just
yeah,
never stops.
and I'm just wondering, like, do flat earthers also think that there's no such thing as like just flying around the world? Like, if you had a trip from like L.A. and all the way back to LA, like you want to cross the US all the way around the world, is that just impossible? Or are they just going to keep flying
Well, they
around
just
aimlessly
think
until
they
they get
probably
back?
just thought they went to the other edge and back. They're just
Oh, right.
Hell yeah.
they didn't go
See
around.
where it says. In
I
a
did-
post on some site, it said by Wilbur Glenn Valiva, who offered the $5,000 to prove it's round. He said they didn't fly around the world. They merely flew in a circle around the North Pole. So there you go.
Oh,
They just flew
okay.
around the North Pole.
Just it got real cold up there. I mean, just they didn't like whoever in the plane just didn't like if there was passengers, they just didn't look out to see, hey, is there an ice cap that we're flying over right now? You know?
No change in geography or anything. They're just flying in a circle.
Yep. Wow.
That one's hard to believe, man.
I
can't get behind that one.
Yeah, that's one I will
At
never
least
get
with
behind.
Bigfoot,
I mean,
Bigfoot can hide, you know.
yeah. The Earth can only be it's one way. And I'm thinking that there's been too much evidence to support the fact that it's probably round.
Yeah, no, I
So,
agree 100%. So
there
this
we
is
go.
when it really goes off the rails.
Oh,
Finland doesn't exist.
Fi-
Let me give you a little details into this one. It states that Russia and Sweden keep up the myth that Finland exists in order to allow Japan fishing rights to the waters around the made-up country, and the fish are then transported through Russia. The other part of this theory is that the UN have made maps altered to keep people believing in the country.
What?
Okay, so
Hey,
this would take some
I don't make these
mass
up.
covering up for this to
Like-
happen.
like, all right, and like for it to be handed down, so like the first generation of UN officials are like, all right, the incoming guys need to know what's going on here and keep this thing going. Like, is there just some big reason that like the rest of the world would just not like that Japan had the fishing rights to the area around Finland?
Probably killing all the whales.
right.
Oh,
But I
never
can
know.
kind of get behind this because who names a country Finland? That's a terrible name for a country.
well, what do fish have? Fins.
Tails? Oh, yeah.
Fins, and that's the land that they use to fish around. So maybe that's what it is. Wow, I've never heard this.
Oh my
one.
god, it's all starting to come together now. It just
It's clicking.
explodes.
This one is more of a popular, I guess we'll say. But
Okay.
the Titanic, it was purposefully crashed to kill several key opponents to the Federal Reserve. As
Oh,
JP
so-
Morgan. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, so people from the Federal Reserve were on the Titanic, but you're about to say it.
Yeah, so it said JP Morgan had the ship sunk after ensuring that some of the wealthiest men in the world were on it. It was viewed as a way to end the opposition to the creation of the nation's first central banking system.
huh. I had never heard of.
Wait.
Yeah.
So was the captain crashing it on purpose into the iceberg, or somebody sink the boat?
I think they're saying that someone sunk it, like it was attacked.
Well,
Is
so
there-
so I've heard of another theory that there's never any iceberg involved with the Titanic. That it was some type of explosion in the engine room. That like some accounts of some of the survivors or something like that like felt like they heard like a giant, like a really loud, almost like a gunshot type thing or something that would equal like an explosion. But I don't know how accurate those reports are. It's just kind of like almost like a hearsay type thing. So like
True.
I haven't heard this one about the Federal Reserve people, but I have heard that one. So maybe this is something that needs to
Could
be
be
looked into, because
connected.
maybe it all
I think
maybe it all
this
connects.
is
talked
that's a little
about.
strange. Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
it's a bit weird. Didn't you tell me there was like this passenger on a bunch of sunken
yeah.
ships? You told me some weird fact
It's like
about that.
Unsinkable Mary or something.
So she
Let's
was on the
see.
Titanic and a couple of other ships that sunk and
Unsinkable
survived.
Molly Brown.
What's her name?
Well, Unsinkable Molly Brown. I just saw the
Molly
video.
Brown.
I get the
And
video.
how many ships was she on?
All right, so let's get this going.
Well, would you call that good or bad luck? Because she keeps getting on these ships, but she survives. But she has to go
I'd
through
say
this
that's good luck.
terrible
I
experience.
I
though.
said it's bad
Yeah.
luck. Like, if you have to go through one sinking ship, like, sure, you could be fortunate that you survive, but I would not call that a good luck encounter.
True.
Be like, that's
And
pretty
law of
bad luck. That's
averages.
something.
She's
Yeah.
dead now,
She
but
just has the worst luck, just everything that happens to her.
all right. So she. Okay, let's see. So she was on the Titanic, and then yada yada yada. Why doesn't it just say she was on lifeboat number 6? And then why doesn't it just tell me all 3?
What if the lifeboat number 6 had sank?
Even that
Like,
thing.
she's
She's like, not again.
like, no, push her off the boat. she tries getting onto another lifeboat. That one starts to sink.
This never ends. This keeps going.
Just something that she does. It's an effect she has on the boats.
Okay, this is gonna drive me nuts. This was in a video that I saw, so I didn't want to pull that up.
Yeah, no copyrighty stuff, man. You're gonna get us in
Hey,
trouble.
hey, I hear you. I hear you. So I'll jump into the next one for you to
Okay.
ponder. And then
Yeah.
maybe I'll find this.
I think that I'm most mind blown over the Finland one, though, so far.
Finland one would be like an interesting thing. Like, I guess the only way that you can discount that is if you went to Finland, or is that still part of the facade that they put up? Like, oh yeah, this is like
picture it
totally
has most of it as Sweden,
real.
but then the bottom half of Finland is just ocean. But like
Huh.
again, there's GPS or satellite imagery.
Nobody's ever been there.
Right? Finland? What are you talking?
Well, I
Like, you
guess that's
go.
like. So what about the moon? Do you believe the moon was? Did we
Do you
land
think
on
we
the
went
moon?
to the moon or that the moon is real?
I never knew that was a conspiracy theory
No, I
until
thought
was
that's what you're
diving
asking.
into
It's like,
these.
what do you think
No,
about
no,
the moon? Huh? Do you think that's real?
Do you think we landed on the moon?
I think we landed on the moon.
Yeah,
That's
same.
me. I can see that one. That to me is maybe the most popular conspiracy theory that maybe can hold some
Has
water.
merit. Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's really no way for us to go and prove it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a really big thing to cover up and keep people believing for this long without any like real hard evidence against it.
They might have doctored some photos or something for publicity, but I think we actually went, though. So,
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I'll give you one last one here.
all right.
Dinosaurs helped build the pyramids. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I
So it
I love
says-
this one already.
Several
Starting up.
scientists and archaeologists have found, I can never say this word, papyri, and stone pallets describing creatures of great stature that were used to carry supplies for the pyramids.
They
So
would
the
have had
conspiracy theory
Cleaning
is
them
that
and transporting material.
which kind of dinosaurs?
I don't know.
I would say that there's no way any dinosaur, like, because then that just throws off everything. Because how did dinosaurs go extinct, but then humanity didn't?
Yeah,
Wow.
no, I hear you. I'm with
But
you
at
on
the
that
same
one.
time, unless maybe like some sickness that only affected dinosaurs wiped through, like, that's the only thing I could think of that would only impact like a certain species and leave humanity completely intact to where we would exist still today.
Well, if that was true, then the Flintstones were more right than we thought.
Oh, yeah. Dino?
story.
Dino's very real. Well, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, that one's pretty out there,
that
man.
That one was weird. It reminds. Okay, last one.
All right.
Last one.
So this one,
lay it on us.
The phantom time hypothesis. I don't know the dude's name. It's got like I and then 2L Illig or something in 1991. A conspiracy by the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III, Pope Sylvester II, and possibly the Emperor Constantine. It said that they wanted to rule during AD 1000, and I think it was 614 at the time, and so they had documents altered, evidence altered, and they told their people that it was now the year they're restructuring the time, so it's year 1000, and so there's just a 297-year gap, and so it's actually like 1719 right now.
Holy crap!
Dude, okay,
That
so
was a fun one to read.
That would be crazy if that was like if there was some solid evidence to find like proof on that.
Yeah.
Think about how much your idea would change of just like that simple fact, like holy crap, we're actually in the 1700s.
Right. And
Like we
had
used to think like
redate
1700s
history for 200 some years.
Yeah. That would be wild. I mean, there's no possible way for anybody today to say one way or the other how true like the date is or the year, but I don't know, that'd be wild if they did actually change it to the year 1000. But I mean, it could be very possible if they said it and like people were afraid of being killed for disputing it.
Yeah, my question would be, what about other civilizations that had
That's
some
why I
kind
was
of
wondering.
reference point? I don't know, maybe the fall of Rome or something like that. They knew about that and they dated it their time, and
yeah, that's true. That's true.
or
Unless
like
what
when
if they
Jesus was around,
Right.
his story got around a little bit. So 1614 is a lot after like those events, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is already after just for the Jesus one. But I do agree that, I mean,
It would have to hit every other every other civilization would have to have been
Mayans
hit with that, and
So yeah,
wow,
another crazy one.
that is I've never heard of really any of those other than the flat Earth one, but
The dinosaur
other
building the pyramids one, that one's
Crazy.
the most out there.
that one is a little out there. That the
Well, how much
Finland one's
different is
really
that?
interesting though.
Finland one would be the weirdest.
How
That
much
would.
different is that from aliens helping the Egyptians build the pyramids? Or like they built it for, because it points toward the sky and, I don't know, ancient aliens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I guess like it's just we have more like scientific, like with the fossilized bones
Oh
of
yeah, show me
dinosaurs.
the science. Prove me wrong that the dinosaurs
Yeah.
didn't build the pyramids.
You can't do it.
I'm completely
Some of
behind
these-
it now. I just heard about it. I'm completely behind it.
You're just like, I like the dinosaur idea. I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. Why not? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, those are all very. I'm
know.
glad that
They're
these were
very
brought to my
weird.
attention. They are very
They're
weird. They
important to
belong right on the
discuss, and
show.
I'm glad we did it. And
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that to the show.
The show, the
Absolutely.
audience. We'd like to have everybody listening right now to comment on this video. Do you believe or are you able to disprove with some evidence that we didn't even touch on any of those conspiracy theories?
Especially the
And-
dinosaur one. Prove us wrong.
Especially the dinosaur one. Danny
Especially
is
that.
convinced.
I'm gonna try to clickbait some point of that so we get actual people that believe in it to comment.
Oh, that'd be good. That would be
new,
funny. Like,
Get some nuts
Consumer base.
people on YouTube though. If you go in the YouTube comments of some videos, they're completely insane.
oh, I'm sure.
But
Yeah, everybody has
All right,
access.
gentlemen,
to
well, thank
YouTube.
you.
oh,
All right, yeah, Nick,
man.
thank you.
Excited to be on next week because I want to.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Well, we're gonna be doing it again this week, so just keep an eye out for 7:00 tomorrow if everything goes as planned. Then,
Should.
yeah. But thank you for being on the show, and
Thank you for
thanks
listening.
and for commenting
Absolutely.
correctly and everything.
It's a
And
new up and coming podcast.
there we
Hopefully.
go. We hope
jumped on
so.
at the beginning.
There we go. And guess
All right,
what? If we do make it big, you're one of the OGs. So,
There we
He
go.
is an OG, yeah.
All right, guys.
All right,
take
Nick.
care.
Thank you.
all right. See you, Nick.
Bye.
The viewer.
Wait, you froze for a
Oh,
second.
well. Did I?
Yeah.
Dang it. I just said the viewer after I... Boop.
Yeah, go tell somebody
Yep.
about this show, or just punch it straight in the
He'll keep hitting me. Please, save me.
face. What was I doing at the Super Bowl? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you just shoot me. Oh, my gosh. Good times. Good times. The Super Bowl. The Bucks won the Super Bowl.
They did.
So, I mean, how often do the Bucks
Yeah,
win the Super Bowl?
something happened this weekend.
How often
How often do they win?
do the Bucks win the Super Bowl? Danny needs to know in the comments. Tell him, how often do they win? I don't know.
They're gonna do it again next year.
No, one. If they go by how often, it's once every 18 years. So just another 18 years, and we'll be right back.
Somebody had a kid right now. The next time they won the Super Bowl, they'd be of
They can go into
legal
rated
age.
R movies. Yeah.
They could smoke.
Is smoking age 18?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that.
How did you not know that? You thought it was 21?
I wasn't sure what it was. Like, I wouldn't have answered the question. Like, I would be like, I don't
You
know.
had no idea what the smoking age was?
My guesses would have been between 17, 18, and 21, but I wouldn't have been able to really been for sure on any of those.
When is something ever legal when you're 17?
Rated R movies. Thank you.
All right, can we please get this going? Can
Yes.
we jump into this?
Yeah.
The Bucks won the Super Bowl. We watched that, so
Yes, we did.
it was fun.
So your GMS hosts here were together in the flesh,
We were.
and that was a fun time, and it was great memories to make. Go Bucks! If you guys don't like the Bucks, what are you doing with your lives? All right, so should we just jump right in?
I don't even know what to do anymore, man. Especially after last episode. Like, it was just off the rails.
It was. Anybody who watched the entirety of that last episode, all hour and 45-ish minutes of it, I have nothing to do but applaud you, because
What are you talking about? That was the most fun I've had on the podcast yet.
it was fun, but man, that was a long recording. I felt like it was long, and we're making it, and I never feel like we go into an hour when we start making ours.
I'll tell you, it was all that guest segment. That's what made it feel long.
Oh,
'Cause it was so
hey.
boring.
Oh, no, that's not true. It's not true, and you know it. We had a good guest. We had a good guest this time, or as the viewers will see, we will have a fun guest.
Yeah, he hasn't recorded this segment yet at all.
No way. So stay tuned for Nick, our second winner, and our second guest.
Or
from
AKA TPA Hunter from YouTube.
Yes. And just so we can review with everybody, in case you didn't look at the answer from last week's Who, What, When, Why, weird. The answer was the fox that stole the sports shoes and flip-flops.
Yes.
So Nick
The
was
very
first one.
fashionable fox
Yes.
that had a collection of shoes for his
Yes.
own, to be stylish, yeah.
Yeah. You want options. When he goes out, when foxes go out, they naturally want to look good. That's why the term foxy came about. Nobody ever wants to admit that, but that's where it came from.
Nobody ever wants to admit it.
No.
Nobody ever talks about this, okay? Foxes are underappreciated.
Yeah. And the term, wow, you're looking foxy, stylish.
Even though they that fox leaned into its stereotype of being a thief and a...
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So, congrats again to Nick.
I thought you were saying congrats to the fox, but yeah, congrats.
Oh,
to
and the
Nick.
fox. The fox. That took some major cojones to go up and steal that many shoes before getting caught.
Otherwise, we would not have been talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. But stay tuned for later in the episode, because we will be doing another Who, What, When, Why weird contest. And if you win, you can be featured on this show. And again, just for an update for everybody, I guess, Danny does... We'll mention this again with the Nick interview, or the Nick segment, that all episodes will be being released Thursday nights at 7
we are getting
p.m.
on a schedule. Hopefully
We are.
that makes it easier for people to know when it's coming out.
Yep. So if you listen in, it's probably gonna, if once you listen to this, you'll know about the new release schedule. So this next one might, if you don't usually listen till Fridays, this will be the last time you feel like you're at a disadvantage. So once this releases, everybody will know. 7 p.m. Thursdays. Be there or be square.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Be there or be square, and guess what? You're square because we don't let squares on this show. And if you weren't there, you didn't win.
Only
You're not on
circles,
this.
yes.
Yes, because we're around.
Sometimes triangles, but never a square. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go on the
Never
Kyle's
a
Corner.
square. All right, into Kyle's Corner. Signify the cheering crowd, kids. I don't know. Yay!
Boo, you suck!
Come on, man. The one guy in the audience.
My headphones came out.
Oh no. All right. So this week on Kyle's Corner, I feel, like I wanted to do something different this week, something that we hadn't done. Keep along the same lines of, challenging you, Danny.
You're keeping it fresh. I like that.
Keeping it fresh. And this morning on the radio station I usually listen to on the way to work, they were doing a challenge for a caller that they had to listen to a portion of a Disney song and they had to name the movie and the song.
Are we stealing this idea from the radio show?
Well, I wouldn't say it's stealing because this was an idea I had a couple weeks ago, and this one with how it was performed on the radio, I was like, you know what, I think that would be a cool one to do. I have other ideas that I haven't gotten to yet,
okay.
But this one I feel like I wanted to do this week because I enjoyed it listening to it this morning, and I hope that everybody else will enjoy it. The difference is that since we can't play the songs, I am going to sing/read lyrics to you, and you have to do 3 things. You have to fill in the blank with the next lyrics.
Okay.
You have to name the song and the movie.
Okay.
And there's going to be 10 rounds. So I've pulled 10 songs.
10 rounds, jeez.
Yep, I pulled 10 songs for this. Because, it's usually going to be easy. Like, you'll be like, oh, this is the lyrics. And then you'll say, this is from yada, yada, yada. The song's called blah. So, shouldn't be too long of a thing. But without further ado, here we go. Let me pull up the screen here to make sure I can get a little bit better of a vision of you here. But all right. So here comes the first one. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Sorry I bored you there. All right. So I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line.
Wait, so I already know it, but what
All right, so you have to wait till I'm done.
Okay.
And now, so they'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Now you fill
I
in the
have
blank.
to finish the lyric?
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to do this.
you can do it.
Okay,
For the listeners out there, I'll start again. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue. Who? They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line.
Isn't that something our trio is 2 or something like that?
Yeah, our trio's down to 2.
Oh, man.
And what's the song? What's the song name?
Can you feel the love tonight? That song?
Yep. From?
That is from the first Lion King.
Yes. There you go. A round of applause to Danny for getting the first one right.
Well, this content is actually tailored for kids this time. So it's not like you're actually getting
for Disney fans
aiming at the right
There's
audience.
enough adult Disney fans out there. These aren't
No,
really
I'm just
gonna
saying
be
compared to our usual bizarre,
Oh yeah.
absurdity.
Yeah. This is more of a fun Kyle's Corner here. So, I hope.
And don't forget to
at
play
least
along at
enjoyable.
home. Sing it.
Yeah, sing it with
Kyle
me.
sings. Yeah.
Yeah, I try. All right. So this one should be pretty easy for you. All right, but I expect you to be able to finish these lyrics.
Okay.
All right. So I said, woo, 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 woo. streetwise, I can improvise. I said, woo, 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 woo. I'm street smart.
Oh, I forgot what he says after that. I've got something savoir-faire, like something
No,
like
I've got New York City heart.
that.
So I didn't make it too easy for you, but do you know what's the song and the movie?
It's Why Should I Worry? And it's Oliver and Company.
Yes, there you go. An underappreciated and underrated Disney movie.
Dude, the beginning of that movie's so sad.
It
He's
is.
the only one in the
box.
Yeah.
And like all the people keep walking by and his box breaks and
Once upon a time in New York City.
all right. So here we go. Next one. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs?
I've got plenty.
No, I've got 20.
I've got plenty.
Who knows? It seems like
I
Danny's
like
had
my
plenty
versions
of
of these songs
Yeah.
way better.
Seems like Danny's had plenty enough of all of this segment already. All right, and I guess for the easy part for you, what's the name of the song and from what movie?
That's Part of Your World, right?
Yep, Part of Your World from.
Little Mermaid.
Yep. All right, so you've got those. You got the movie and the
I just
song
don't know the
titles
exact
right.
lyrics. I'm not watching Disney movies over and over again here.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should go back and do it. You never know when I'm going to quiz you on this stuff.
I'll do that right after this.
All right. So here we go. This one's probably going to be a little bit tougher for you, but we'll see.
Sweat because I'm losing, man.
All right. You've got troubles, and I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. I think I got that, kids. I don't know if I got that right, but we stick together and we see it through. Because you've...
Got a friend in me.
Yeah, you got it.
For once.
And, yep. And what's the song
That's
called?
the first Toy Story.
Yep.
Pretty sure, yeah.
And what's the song called?
I said it. You've got a friend in me.
Yeah, but you also said the lyric. So you have to say it twice, all right? No cutting corners here.
Okay. Sorry, kids.
Yeah, come on. You're setting a bad example for these kids. All right. Okay, so this one I changed because the original one I had was one that you probably really liked, but I could not find a way to sing the song without saying the song title.
Okay.
To get it, it was but so this one I changed. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I'll skip that one for now.
Oh my god. Why do you have to leave me on the edge of it?
All right, fine. I just got to find a good one. Okay, all right. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the...
Can you
You don't
sing
know?
a little better so I can get the melody too?
All right. I'm trying my
Can
best
you not
here.
be completely
I'm
tone
singing my
deaf?
heart out.
With the no expression guy is trying his best. It's like that's pitch perfect.
I'm trying my best.
Just have him sing it.
I'm not a singer. So it's, have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon?
That sounds very familiar. But...
Or, all right, well, maybe I'll give you, all right, you get the third line. Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you?
All the Disney fans are going to hate me for this.
Yeah. Well, timer's up. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
You know, I wasn't a big Pocahontas fan.
Well, I'm sorry that the original one I was gonna do was love is an open door,
That would
and
be
then
easy.
but then I couldn't find a way. I wanted you to do we finish each other's.
Bagels? No, I know that one is sandwiches.
Yeah. All right. So we've got 5 more. So now this isn't as you're not as good at this as I was hoping you'd be, dude.
Jesus.
We can stop if you want to cut Kyle's
No,
corner
I'm just
short.
not very good at it. You can keep going. You're just gonna embarrass the crap out of me. But go.
I'm sorry. You should be embarrassed though for this
Should I
performance.
really be embarrassed for not knowing these songs that well?
Yes. Yes. All right. Here we go. So this one is middle of the song here. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a...
Can you sing that again?
All right. I'm never gonna catch my breath.
I just like
Say
making
goodbye
you
to those
sing
who
this song.
knew me. Boy, was I a fool.
Always cutting class in gym, right?
What?
That's always. We're always.
Was I a fool in class in gym? Damn it, you made me start to sing the first lyric of it, but
What was it? What's the actual lyric?
boy was I a fool in school for cutting gym.
Oh, cut it. I said something like cutting class in gym or something.
What's the song and what's the movie?
So it's I'll make a man out of you, and that's move on.
Yes. All right. These ones are. Oh, you're gonna have some trouble with some of these
Oh,
here, I
no.
think.
I like butchering the lyrics a lot, though.
Oh man. Dang, I'm trying to think of how this one goes because I get like the prior melody stuck in my head, and then now I'm on to this one. And this one I'm not too familiar with this, but I know the song. So it's strong as 10 regular men, definitely. He's faced the galloping hordes, 100 bad guys,
I know the song, but I don't remember the lyrics at all.
100 bad guys with swords. Who sent those goons to their lords? Why, Prince Ali,
Yeah, Fabulous Alia,
Alibaba
Baba.
from.
Aladdin.
Yes, good job. You got it.
Good job.
You haven't
The
got
worst
it.
thing you
You
can ever
got.
say to somebody is "good job."
Yeah, good job. You did it.
Now,
If you
know
don't
that's
get
from?
this
Oh
one-
my god, you didn't even know
Wait.
the reference.
Wait, what did you say?
The worst thing you could ever say to somebody is "good job."
Oh, I don't know that.
Come on, Whiplash.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You've never seen Whiplash?
No.
My god, stop what you're doing right now.
All right. So you better get this one for reasons that you'll know, or I will sign off of this call right now. All right.
That's a lot of pressure.
All right. So here we go. Oh, wait. I had the wrong part of the song pulled up. All right. I'll be there someday if I can be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere.
To be where I belong.
No. You could have done 2 different ones. You could have gone to feel like I belong or to find where I belong. That's a be where I belong.
You know,
Jeez.
I was so mesmerized by your singing. It's hard to concentrate.
Oh, yeah. I was a great singer. All right. At least get the song and the movie right.
That is, that's Hercules.
Yes.
That's I Can Go the Distance.
Yes. Good
You
job.
better have put one of my favorite Disney songs in here.
You know, you can just be patient, okay? I save sometimes you never heard the thing best for last. Gosh, just shut up.
The host of the game show is getting real snappy.
All right, you got 2 more. Let's see if you can get
All right,
another
kids, let's see
lyric,
if I can
even
do
though I
this.
don't think you will.
Did I get any of them correct?
You've gotten 1. You've gotten
Yeah, I've got a friend in me.
you've got a friend in me right. That's the only one. I'm never sure you got. I've got 20, but you've pulled out. I've got plenty. You came close. All right, I'll give you credit for our trios down to 2. You were close enough with that. All right. So, all right. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about these strangers like me. Tell me more. Please show me some things.
Dude, I don't know what that was.
All right, well, some things. You don't even know the song or the movie?
I don't know what that was.
Something's familiar about these strangers like me. It's Strangers Like Me from Tarzan.
Oh.
Wow,
I
you were.
was never a big Tarzan fan either.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is
that
it-
was your worst
Is that
one.
Phil Collins or something?
Yes, it is Phil Collins. All right, and for the grand finale, I'm so sorry that these
I'm the biggest Disney
the
fan in the world.
listeners, I feel so bad because this isn't even fun to host.
I think-
This isn't even fun to host. So I can only imagine that they're probably just having oodles of fun.
It's fun how much of
listening
a
and
train
watching.
wreck it is. That's about it.
Well, I envisioned this going a lot better.
We're too
So I
far
made
in. We
some-
have to finish now.
So like I made like the Strangers Like Me one tougher, and like the 100 Bad Guys with Swords from Prince Ali better or harder because
You
I
put
thought,
a lot
you'd
of
be on a
work into
roll.
this, and I just,
You just fell flat on your face. All right, you better get this one right. I thought my heart had learned its lesson. It feels so good when you start out. My head is screaming.
Get a grip, girl.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, that's worth all 10 points.
I just saved
Unless you're dying to cry your heart out. Oh, you think you're kidding? He's your until you're trying to keep it hidden. Girl, we can see right through you.
I can't wait to put the backtracks to these. It's gonna be so fun.
All right, and you have to sing. You have to sing what the answer of this song is.
What is the title of this song? I would say I'm in love.
Yes. No chance, no way. I won't say it. No, no. You swoon, you sigh. Why deny it? Oh.
So you're putting me on the spot. Like, if the song was on, I feel like I would be able to get the
No,
lyrics.
you're not a real fan then. All right,
I'm
and what's
not
the movie?
I'm not a real fan.
What's the movie?
That's still Hercules.
Yes.
Or that was.
So there we go. I saved the best one for last.
You didn't even play one of my favorite Disney songs.
What are you talking about? That was the best one. That's
Deception.
what we always.
Disgrace.
All right, fine. What is that
It's
one?
the only Disney song worth doing.
The only 2 lyrics we ever quote.
That was just something like
Deception.
What does the writer say? It's
Disgrace.
like,
We could see the something all over his face. Or we could see the something as plain as the scar on his face.
I don't even know the name of that song.
All right, you know what? I'm going to look it up right now. Deception song, Lion King 2.
Yeah.
All right.
That's by far the best Disney song they've ever made.
All right, so here it is. So he goes, deception, disgrace, evil as plain as the scar on his face, deception and outrage. He can't change his stripes. What? Disgrace, for shame. He asked for trouble the moment he came.
Okay. How is this not any worse than the last podcast so far? We spent like 20 minutes on this.
Well, I thought for sure you would get these right, but
That
was
That was
wrong.
the best part of that, you singing that right there.
It was me singing. I'm sure it was a great sound for all of our unfortunate watchers and listeners. I am so sorry, everybody, that I had to
Why
listen
are
to
you
me sing. And
apologizing? That was entertaining for me.
Well, good.
Just for me, though.
So that ends my game. Hopefully, my future games go better.
Not all of them are rock stars, man. It's okay.
There was one piece of celebrity news that was brought to my attention this past week. Nothing with our usual suspects, but something that was kind of cool. So apparently, in Thomasville, Georgia, stars such as Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox, and even Kevin Bacon have been seen filming various things in Thomasville, Georgia, which is just north of, just about like half an hour north, if that, from Tallahassee, Florida. So that was kind of cool that apparently, like, on the radio, they were even like that the rumor was that MGK and Megan Fox were spotted in Tallahassee last weekend. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was some cool celebrity news. I don't know why they came to Thomasville or Tallahassee.
What's so weird about this? Come on.
Oh. You're just not impressed. I'm gonna do that for yours. You have the weirdest headline. I'm just gonna be like,
at least they're interesting. At least it's not just about, there was a celebrity in a near radius of me. That probably happens a lot. Tom Brady was over here the other day.
Oh my gosh. Okay. In the city that he plays in. Wow. All right.
So there's nothing.
Yeah, just so that the viewers know, I put in way more work than Danny did this week, and this is what I get. He just disses me and he ruins my game.
Ruins your game?
Yes.
You gotta know your contestants here.
Oh, I'm sorry that in college that you would listen to Disney songs and you should know the names or the lyrics of those said songs.
I told you.
You let me. No, you know what? Here's the thing. You let me down. You let the audience down. You let Disney down. Who does that? Who even does that?
I let the world down. They were all on the edge of their seats of this.
All right, everybody. So let's get on to the only part of the show, I guess, that matters is Danny's segment. Oh, wow.
What do you want me to do? I was playing a game. I had no idea what was going on.
Nope. Sorry. Go on. Give us your weird news. See if I care.
I don't have any today.
Wow. Cool. I'm the only content provider here, apparently.
Okay,
well, all right. Are we doing the...
Oh, yeah. We have to
who,
do
what,
the,
when, why, weird?
Yeah, let's do
or
that.
What?
Or what?
All right,
We're
everybody.
just not doing it anymore. We're giving up on this podcast.
Well, it was a fun ride. We had through like 6 episodes. All right, everybody.
We got like 10 in, dude.
Here is this week's Who, What, When, Why, Weird.
Wait.
Cool.
Okay. Are we doing what we said we're doing? Okay.
Well, yes, that was the plan.
What did we say we're doing?
Oh my gosh! Okay. If you were serious.
My husband kept hounding me for freedom. But freedom isn't free. So just chew on that a little bit. Think about it. Ponder it.
Yeah.
First one that comments gets to say what they want in the podcast.
You didn't even ask what the answer was, or didn't even tell them what the answer that we're looking for. It's where this take place.
Okay, well, you can do that. You got to do something for this podcast.
The first 30 minutes is nothing. Just me just yapping in front of the camera, basically. All right, so yes, so for the who, what, when, why, weird.
Where did this take place, basically?
Where, in what city? Yes.
My husband kept hounding me for freedom, but it wasn't free. Freedom wasn't free. Where did this take place?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. So first one to comment with the correct location wins a feature on the Greasy Monkey Show. You know what? Maybe I'll play a game with you guys next time instead. Maybe our caller will just be better at
You're not going to let them do what they want to do on the podcast? So that's selfish of you, man.
Oh, you're going to try to turn the tables on me. Is that what you're going to try to do here?
Yes.
All right. Well, no, obviously you guys can bring your own content to the table. Do whatever you guys are doing, and we'll welcome any and all participants. So please
Let's
hurry
get
up.
somebody new. Let's
Yeah.
get
Emma hasn't won,
yeah,
or
somebody else that's
anybody
coming.
else that we know.
Anybody that gives
So
a shit. I don't know. I don't care
to anybody, I don't care anymore. Though everybody hates me. I have a friend in the world.
God, thank God that's over. All your content's
Yeah,
over,
yeah. All my
Let's get
stuff's
to the
over.
star of the show.
Yeah, the stuff that matters, the meat and potatoes.
Oh my God, I'm so out of it today, dude. That's half the reason why I didn't get any of those lyrics.
Oh,
All right.
probably.
Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
You have to have your own intro music or intro sound. I have the yay, boo.
Dude, these suck this week. I don't even want to say any of them.
How many do you have?
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll see.
Oh, this is good. Hey, let's just buckle up, everybody, because we're in for
Strap in. It's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be
coaster with
action,
one
drama,
hill.
science fiction.
Yes, it's one little bit of a hill, like a little bump.
Are we starting our own like rivalry against each other on this show now?
No, you just insulted me for even bringing up any type of celebrity
You
news that
insulted
maybe
me for
wasn't
not
weird.
knowing any of the lyrics.
No,
Oh,
I
do
did
not
not.
have the right to say something back. All right.
Not against my content. You can say whatever you want against me, but not the content.
I preferred when there was no corner at all, honestly. When it went straight into the weird news before the celebrity news.
Fine. We'll just cut me out entirely. How about that? You can talk to the audience.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Act like they're responding to you. Like, be like, oh my gosh, guys, stop. It is weird. I know.
Right, yes, it's weird. Thank you for listening. Oh, yeah. Go, yeah. Shoot him.
Yeah, right? Boom. So,
all right. Okay.
All right.
Insults and expletives.
Deception.
Disgrace. I got through insults and expletives.
Wait. The title is Insults and Expletives?
That's as far as you let me get to, because you
Yeah.
had to cut in with the Lion King 2 song.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll say it.
My God, this...
Evil
I'm
as
not even
clear
gonna do it.
as
No, I'm
the
not even
scar
gonna
on
do
his
this.
face. Just keep going. No chance, no way. Danny won't say it. No. I won't let him sing his stuff. No.
Kyle, I have a very serious question to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you be
Lay it
my...
on me. What?
Lay it on me, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not sure you want me to, though.
All right, what's the question?
Will you be my Valentine this year?
Oh, a Valentine.
You know what? I don't know if you know, after all this, I don't even know why I asked. You've insulted me this whole show.
You insulted me this. Despite the deception, despite the disgrace, despite the evil as plain as the scar on your face, sure, I'll be your Valentine.
Oh, thank God, no one else will be. So.
No. What? Why? Are you?
Wait. No, I had a lot of people in line for that. So.
Okay. Good. I didn't. You had me alarmed there for a second. I didn't know what I signed up for.
Okay, I'll be over at your house on Sunday then.
Okay. Cool.
We're gonna have a long day together. All right. Insults and expletives turn Parish Council Zoom meeting into internet sensation.
Just a bunch of people like just screaming and shouting at each other.
Parish is like that's like a church, right? Like
a parish I think is like a division of church.
okay.
Like they can be divided into parishes. So like almost like a county, but for church.
Like a community
I think.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a club.
Yeah, so I think it's like when they say like this parish, it's like the group of like nuns and pastors and that type of stuff.
Okay. I knew it was
think.
something church related, but A parish council meeting which descended into chaos with counselors trading insults and ultimately getting booted off the Zoom call has become an internet sensation and a metaphor for the UK's woes under lockdown.
Cabin fever, right?
Right, that's what I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
You see, I'm just gonna apologize. I'm sorry I ruined the game.
All right, I'm going to
Right.
apologize. I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time for ruining the game.
Okay, let's get that behind us and move on. All right.
Water under the bridge. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back around. It's just a circular stream.
What'd you say?
Huh? Nothing. I said, yeah, that's what I said.
Weak and strong.
You're
No,
weak and soft.
Weak and
You're soft and weak.
soft and weak. Weak and
If you
strong.
retire now, you're soft and weak. That was a good one. I wish I came on like the actual TV commercials.
So a video of the council meeting in Cheshire showed it starting badly when one unseen counselor apparently muttered swear words under his breath as a clerk tried to bring the session into order.
Ooh.
Things did not improve. The meeting quickly degenerated into rancor with counselors in the village near Wimslow trading insults and ultimately being booted off. We said that. Footage of the extraordinary exchanges has been shared thousands of times on Twitter. Oh, man, this is boring me. The name of the heroically stoic clerk, Jackie Weaver, who was apparently parachuted in to run the meeting, actually parachuted in?
There's no way.
He was apparently parachuted in to run the meeting amid accusations of poor behavior by counselors. Became a Twitter trend on Thursday evening and spawned several memes.
Just people of the church cursing at each other.
I guess so. In the recording, he told Weaver from the Cheshire Association of Local Councils to stop talking, adding, "You have no authority here."
Oh.
Oh, this is heating up.
Stop talking. Stop talking, you son of a bitch. You don't have any authority here.
This is like a parallel to what's happened today, I feel like.
Yeah.
You have no authority here. This is my show.
Oh, you think so, do you? How about you bring that over to my corner?
What happens in the corner? That's scary. I don't want to know.
Anything I want.
Why don't you bring that over to the corner? Okay. In
Corner with
response,
the game.
Weaver removed Tolver from the Zoom call and placed him in a virtual waiting room. Okay, does anything else happen?
Yeah, come on. There needs to be a little bit more weirdness to this.
The chairman simply declared himself clerk and notified everybody of the case. There's no way of stopping him from calling himself clerk. Please refer to me as Britney Spears from now on. They're being like really sarcastic with each other.
Wait! Did he say, actually, please refer to me as Britney Spears?
Yeah.
There's no way. There is no way.
Those remaining voted to not allow the three men back into the meeting, with one counselor, Cynthia Sampson, likening one to a laughing hyena.
So please refer to me as Britney Spears from now on.
Wait,
What?
I gotta back up for a second. I kind of skipped around. When their fellow counselor Susan Moore called for civility, the meeting erupted into semi-hysterical laughter, and two further counselors, Brewerton and Barry Burko, were removed. The absurd scenes continued with confusion over Tolver's Zoom username, in which he labeled himself the Handforth PC clerk. So I guess this guy just declared himself the clerk.
A clerk, but he's not actually.
You know?
Okay.
If he can just call himself clerk, call me from Britney Spears from now on. Like,
Yeah, call me the Pope.
so this guy kind of sounds like you. I feel like you would do something like this. When you get mad at us, you're just like, you know what, just call me Britney Spears from now on.
I'll do it. From now on, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm like, you know what? Just call me Britney Spears.
Oh.
Just do it. You have to.
So what happens after that? Clearly there's amusement in the way somebody has just lost it. I guess so. It's harsh to take some pleasure from that, but I'm afraid when you are being bullied, if you can see that the other person has lost it, then there is the sense of I did okay there because I managed to hold it together. Wow.
Just a big cluster of chaos in a Zoom call. I guess it's kind of weird. I mean, that one little thing kind of triggered all that, but well, Parish is gonna perish. Am I right?
Somebody wants to watch that, I would look it up.
All right. Sorry for I keep clearing my throat.
My God, why is it so hot in here, man? It's a tough crowd.
Just starts sweating bullets. And he laughs. Face and all, but
I'm just talking
he's the only one laughing.
I'm just talking to you, though.
Oh.
All right, what has 2 heads, 2 wings, and has been hanging around this home?
I don't know.
No one knows. That's what the headline is.
What? So what a headline. You make up a riddle, but not even have a clue as to what the answer would be.
Bill and Earlene Gill say a 2-headed bird visited their Cape Breton backyard at least twice in January.
A 2-headed bird?
Yes.
What? That's weird.
Dude, I can't go on. You're gonna have to go on without me. I can't do this.
They're like, a 2-headed bird visited our yard last week. And at least twice.
Yes, at least twice. At first, Bill thought there were 2 birds roaming around his backyard.
Just side by side the whole time. Wow, their heads move in unison too.
But on closer inspection, the man noticed there was only one plump little body with 2 heads, 2 beaks, and 2 wings.
That's bizarre.
We happened to notice there was only 2 legs on it. They both eat independently or pecking, whatever they're doing there. What? Whatever they're doing there. He's pretty different looking.
Well, yeah. Bill, I would agree. He's pretty different looking with 2 heads. That's about as different as you can get.
Somebody's else like, oh, what's so different about that?
Yeah. What? Was it 2-headed bird? Whatever.
Gill said the wild bird appears to be a ruffed grouse. It first arrived about 2.5 weeks ago, just before dusk. When the couple tried to get closer, the bird flew into an apple tree. I thought I was going to say, like, actually flew into a tree.
It flew into the tree, like it just can't fly. It's a stupid bird with 2 heads. It just flies, boom, right into the tree.
When it visited again, Gill snapped a photograph of the creature on his tablet. He crept within a couple meters of it before it flew into the woods. It makes it seem like it's like a mythological creature.
So is there an actual picture of it?
It's like they circle it.
So like you can kind of see the 2 heads, I guess?
You couldn't get any closer though.
No, that thing would just jet at that point. Wow.
One head is a little smaller than the other one.
They're going into like great detail about this thing. It looks a little different. One head is smaller than the other.
Slow news day, wherever this is, Nova Scotia.
I said Nova Scotia.
And,
slow news day too.
It's a little bit lower on the body of it, but it's a darker head. It's almost black. At one point, they turned their heads towards each other.
I thought he was gonna say at one point they turned their heads towards us, like almost like a
all at once and synchronized.
Figures that are like really scary.
But that's weird that they both looked at each other too.
Yeah, they're like, you think what I'm thinking?
What are they thinking? Please tell me.
I don't know.
We'll never know.
That's weird to me to think that there's 2 brains, but only one of everything else.
Twin, you know?
Yeah, but like, no, it's not like a Siamese twin. Siamese twins are just joined. Like they have 2 of everything else.
Do they? No, not some. Conjoined twins, maybe I'm thinking of.
But like, don't conjoined twins have like 2 hearts and?
Do they? I don't know.
Oh no, I thought maybe not. I'm no doctor.
I'm no expert on this. Why are you asking me these questions that I'm not gonna have the answer to?
Wow. Well, that was what a bizarre thing.
It's not
2-headed
over
bird.
Yet. They had to search the internet for answers. After spotting the bird, Joe said he and his wife began scouring the internet for other 2-headed creatures, and just got obsessed with this.
Like at every lizard, do you have two heads? Do you have two heads? Nope, nope, nope. They're like, I'm sorry. You think that these two-headed creatures are like there's some community of them?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess you could say it was a shock when he stopped and realized what it was.
Well, yeah, it was a shock when you. But like, he must not have thought it was all that weird if he went looking for other two-headed animals. Like, I'm sorry, but there's not. You're not gonna find one. You're not.
Yeah, you will. There's a bunch of two-headed animals online.
Oh, online? I thought you meant like in person.
Oh, no. They scoured the internet.
Oh, I didn't hear the internet part. I thought they were like going outside looking around.
But even so, did they have to mention that they started looking this up? Like, they just, like, a little bit intrigued by two-headed creatures now?
Like, yeah, like I could be like, oh, wow, I've never heard of this fill-in-the-blanks topic before. Let me go research it. Like, oh, wow, real newsworthy there.
Yeah, Googling it. Okay, so he's lived on the property for almost 30 years. In that time, he's seen coyotes, foxes, geese, ducks, and eagles, but never...
Well, let me guess. Never a two-headed animal of any sort, right? Wow. Well, this is like some all-star reporting here.
I told you you had shit today. I told you I didn't know
No, I'm
anything
not saying
good.
you on you. I'm saying the writer of this article
Oh.
really laid into us that he had never seen another two-headed animal. Wow.
We went through, like, the whole situation with them, basically. They talked
Yeah.
about what it looked like. We went through going through the internet with them. It's like we were there, man.
They probably like made dinner later that night thinking about two-headed animals.
Yeah, probably they're like, okay, I mean, I'll still eat, but I'm kind of losing my appetite thinking about an animal.
They talk it over dinner.
Yeah, that's all in this. That is all in this article.
Wow.
Gil shared his sighting during the bird hour on CBC's radio's Information Morning Cape Breton. This is like some small town that just reported
The
this.
bird hour. An hour a day they talk about birds. My gosh. Who gets paid to do that? Who gets paid to host a show about talking about birds?
Dude, you have to... This is important information here.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was going to call in, but I decided I'd better. Because it's not something that's very common, said Gil. Gil said he's keeping his eyes peeled every day just in case the bird comes back. He hopes some of his neighbors have spotted it too. All right, yep, okay. I'm done with this story already.
I know. I'm like, how could they possibly make, like, are they like, all right, we have to make this thing go for, like, minimum of 5 paragraphs. We just need to keep adding stuff to it. Just keep adding.
A long history of two-headed animals. Nova Scotia biologists say a two-headed bird is not out of the realm of possibilities. I believe it's entirely possible, said Leslie McLaurin, a professor emeritus at Halifax-based Dalhousie University's Department of Animal Sciences and Aquaculture.
Wow. Possibility.
I think it's pretty rare, but I think it's possible. They don't even know. They're just like, I think it's possible.
They don't even believe them. They look at the picture and they're like, all right, I guess it's possible.
They don't care. It's just like, all right.
This is this guy's highlight of his life. He's telling the local bird hour, like, he's getting the press all over this.
I mean, she does go on to say it's fairly rare, but there's two-headed snakes, two-headed cats, two-headed sharks. I think we've reported on that before, I'm pretty sure.
Two-headed shark attack, the movie, right?
For animals, it's mostly the result of inbreeding. So it's quite rare to see it with wild animals. But yes, it certainly is possible.
Wow. Wow. Very weird story there. Just kind of buzzkilled it with the very necessary details.
Why are we wasting our life doing this?
You're the one that brings the content like this, so you tell me.
I got one more. This one is gonna blow your top.
Okay.
I am not a cat. lawyer using Zoom cat filter tells judge.
I've heard this one. I've seen the video and everything on it.
Yeah, this was like a big meme.
Yeah. I think this was yesterday, the day before, when it came up and it surfaced. He like is talking into the mic,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm here live. I'm not a cat. And they're like, yeah, we can see that. We think it's a filter.
So that's all I got.
Wow.
I told you, man. That's all I had.
Man, all right. I mean, I guess.
God, man.
Tough crowd.
It's getting hot in your tough crowd.
Well, you know, maybe we just be like, I'm gonna be like Gil. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for a two-headed bird. Just look around
I
for
would
it.
keep my eyes peeled for two-headed people, and then see if that's gonna happen.
You go around town expecting to see a two-headed person.
Well, if he's like, if it can happen to animals, it can happen to people too. So
It could. It's
like,
very
I feel
possible.
like he's obsessed with two-headed things now.
The one thing just ignited a fire within him. He calls it his passion. People ask like, "Hey, what are your hobbies?" He's like, anything and everything to do with two-headed things.
I like this guy. He likes weird things. So,
Yeah.
we should get him
So
on.
we should call him into the show and have him talk about the bird. Say like, we don't believe you.
What if I actually tracked him down and like emailed him and stuff?
You should try. Like, if there's any like his name on there, we could look him up on. You have his first and last name, yes? Let's find him on Facebook.
Yeah, his name was like Bill Gill or something like that.
Bill Gill?
Pretty
What
sure.
a weirdo! His name is just right.
I'm pretty sure. Bill and Earlene Gill. Was I wrong?
I thought at first that you said his name was Bill. So that's why I referenced him as Bill. And then you started saying Gill. And I was like, oh, I must have misheard the Gill for the Bill. I didn't know he was going by his last name the whole time. Bill Gill? Oh my gosh.
Bill Gill.
Just go by William.
Just go by William.
Go by William.
I mean, all right, I'll go by Will then. That's what he
That's
said.
Will Gill? That fixes it. Will Gill? Bill Gill? Wow. What a name. It's almost as weird as the story.
Yeah, I think the name is weirder than a two-headed bird. You're knowingly going around calling yourself Bill Gill.
He tells us about the two-headed bird, and we're like, that's great and all, but is it
Wait,
true
can we
your
just
name is
talk
Bill Gill?
That's what we bring him on the show for.
Like, we've got to know. Is it true? Do you go by Bill Gill?
Is your name really Bill Gill? We must know this.
He's like, yes. We're like,
Oh my.
what? This is the weirdest thing we've ever heard.
I've heard some weird things in my life, but never
Very
somebody
weird.
that knowingly goes by the name Bill Gill.
Just insult him. He's saying knowingly goes by Bill Gill. Like, you do that on purpose? You mean to?
You have to know. You have to know that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
He's like, well, my middle name is Phil.
Phil Gill? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Bill. Oh man, that was too much.
Yeah. It's if only his
I was
wife's name
gonna
was
dig more
Bill.
into that cat thing, but you already knew about it, so.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a
Then I was
judge
just
or
like,
whatever,
once you said
lawyer.
I knew about. I was like, what's the point?
What's the point? Nobody even cares anymore.
Actually, the
You're
two-headed-
already contemplating. You're already asking why we even do this show. And then once I've already heard about this pretty popular already. You're like, this is it. This is the nail in the coffin.
I did hear about something weird the other day.
What? Go on and tell us.
Wombats poop cubes. Like they're cube shaped. Did you know that?
No.
That's pretty weird, right?
Well, yeah. Why are they cubes?
Well, apparently scientists found out, but I don't have it in front of me. I can look it up.
That sounds like you were about to say an article. Apparently, science has found out.
I know all about it. I'm actually a bit obsessed with this. Kind of like Bill Gill is obsessed with two-headed birds.
Obsessed with the shit.
Wombats. Okay, it goes into like what wombats are on this. Wombats are a burrowing animal native to Australia, perhaps known for being, well, pudgy and quite cute. Oh my god. What is this?
I don't know. You're the one that brought this up. They can't.
Well, just get to the point. Tell me why they poop cubes. I don't want to read a biography of wombats.
Always do what I did. Change up yours if you're feeling like a burnout on this.
No, I'm not burnt out.
All right. Sure. No, I'm not. I'm just good. I'm just really questioning why we do this with our Wednesday nights. But no, I'm completely. I'm really gung ho about this little gig we have going on here.
No, I love the weird news because it's something to jump off from. All right, so let's get to the next part. Let's go to comments.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I need to pull up the video from last week. Then go to YouTube. And hour and 42 minutes.
You know what? I saw another headline that made me laugh.
What?
It said, "Oh, good. Snakes can now turn their bodies into lassos and climb things."
It said, "Oh, good."
It made me chuckle. The article was
Like they're super. The writer is sarcastic. Like they're like, "Oh, great. Oh, good." That's something that one of us would say in our friend group. Oh, good.
I just think the article wasn't that interesting, but it was just funny. Oh, good.
Wow. I have seen that, like, in some type of animal documentary, like, the snakes, like, curl all the way around a tree, and, like, they move themselves up, and it looks like a rope climbing up. Like, it looks really creepy. I already hate snakes, but I do like how that made it funny.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. All right, so are you going to start us off with the comments, or just going to work from...
No, you can do one.
Yep, all right, so... All right. So we have Nick said the flip-flops, the fox stole the flip-flops and sports shoes from the gardens, which was the correct answer, and he was our winner last week. All right, and then we had our guest from last week, Megan. She commented with her weekly limerick. So we'll start off from the top here. I think a big reason the sports teams did so well in 2020 is because of the fact that there were no fans. Fans add unneeded pressure, LMAO, so the players were able to actually just play without a fear of repercussions.
Completely disagree. Completely disagree.
Wait, where is this coming from? Is this in reply to something?
Oh, I don't know what we were talking about. But I don't agree with the statement at all.
You don't even know what we were talking about.
It had to be at the beginning of the episode last time we were talking about sports.
Maybe. Fans add unneeded pressure, so the players were able to play without fear of repercussions. Huh.
No, because it's such a huge advantage when you're at home and you have the crowd behind you.
Yeah. I think, there's been some athletes that say that it's really not the same playing in games without fans in a bad way. Like they enjoy having that atmosphere around them.
It's a lot different with soccer, because the crowd can
I'm sure.
really get into it.
Right. All right, so let's see. So this moves us into the limerick. So it says, my limerick from the greatest show of all.
We're just gonna both agree she's completely wrong, so we can move on.
I think. Now wait. The big reason that sports teams did so well, I don't think that teams overall did better. Like there can still only be one team win it all. You know, like I mean, now maybe there's stats like maybe teams scored more overall in their respective sports. I don't know.
I don't think so.
That would be an interesting study to see done. Like, did teams perform overall better? Even like the bad teams, they still play better than their bad teams would formerly play with fans. But all right. So my limerick from the greatest show of all time. Wait, wait, don't tell me. And there's just one limerick today. All right. So in Australia, we don't fear a thing. So to Google a lawsuit, we bring. Wait, what? All right. So in Australia, we don't fear a thing. So to Google a lawsuit, we bring. If they threaten to leave, we won't quiver or grieve. We'll use Microsoft's search engine, Bing. Right?
I don't know how it would be anything different.
Yeah. In Australia, we don't fear a thing, so to Google a lawsuit we bring. Oh, I was
What?
I was just like reading it or just imagining how that was structured correctly. So to Google a lawsuit we bring, like they're bringing suits. All right. So Bing.
So, Communications Minister Paul Fletcher spotted using search engine Bing instead of Google.
Who was this?
A new video reveals a senior federal politician has abandoned Google following its threat to pull its search engine from Australia. Why are they doing that? Oh,
I don't know.
They're trying to push legislation against Google and Facebook. Who uses Bing?
Interesting. I'm not a fan of Bing, but
You're a loser if you use Bing.
How dare you say that? Unless you're a listener or a watcher of us, then we accept you.
Unless you're watching this and care.
Right. And care. All right. So she said, also, ironically, for last week's episode of Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, they actually discussed the story of the baby making an album in the womb. So once again, you guys heard it first. Irregardless, which is not a word.
That's not a word.
It's not. It's regardless. Great episode, and I'm not just saying that because I was in it, but that was such an added bonus. Maybe we can discuss me having a permanent segment on the show, call it Megan's Moments. Well, we'll consider it.
Yeah, pay me, I don't know, $100 an episode. You can come on.
Oh my gosh, this Steve is more than what we
selling out. I don't care anymore.
Wow, you have really just lost it. You've lost all the joy in this show. Everybody, I don't know what's up with Danny. I hope you still come back next week. If even Danny's here next week.
Me or the viewers?
The viewers.
So maybe
Maybe even you.
I'll be back.
Will you? You've been the one questioning why you even do it. All right.
Now I'm gonna say we gotta start making some money here. We can't, be doing this for free.
Right.
You know how hard I work on this show?
So let's see. So then we had our friend Sam commented saying, OMG, go Twins. That was only to try to bring more attention to Megan because she was wearing a Twins hoodie.
Oh, just to put all the attention on Megan.
Yeah, but Sam, thank you for commenting. We do appreciate it. At least the stats for our video.
Yeah. I completely agree. Please keep commenting even if it's not about the show.
Yeah. And then I guess Danny replied to that, the Twins suck.
Am I wrong?
I mean, 18 straight playoff losses
Yeah.
wouldn't say otherwise. And then Emma, with a nice response to what we kept saying in our last week's episode. She said, "You know what? Fine. Maybe I will grow up then." And then Danny replied, "You gonna cry about it, little baby?" I'm trying to remember who was making fun of who again.
So we were talking about.
Was it about the womb?
We were talking about the baby. It was just like, oh, I bet you the no expression guy would just be like, oh, you're gonna cry about it, you little baby.
That's right. And then we were like, "Oh, grow up." That's right. That was funny.
The guy that's naked on Zoom says that to the people.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
We'll never get to that height of comedic prowess.
Genius.
Yeah. That's
is that all of the comments?
Wasn't there another one? Where is that it?
I think it says that there's 7 comments. You have Emma's, your response, Sam's, your response, Megan's, Nick's, and your response.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's it. So we did answer the limerick with Bing again. Bing.
And we nailed it.
Yeah, right away. Got that one. Too easy. Too easy flipping a knife. So yeah, Danny, anything to add to the show? I can tell that you're just super into it.
I'm really glad we did this today. And
are you?
I hope there's some better weird news next time, because I was trying to find some stuff and I couldn't really find anything good.
Well, like I said, if you can't find anything, you can always mix it up. Don't be a one-trick pony.
Tough crowd.
Just always a tough crowd. Oh man. Oh, tough crowd here.
Airplane food. I was what's up with that.
Boo.
And I wish. Okay, so it wasn't only my fault today, because that Kyle's Corner was by far the worst Kyle's Corner yet.
Oh!
But that's objective, okay? It's constructive criticism.
What do you mean?
It was the worst. It sucked.
But that's being constructive. It sucks. You're the worst. Improve. Constructive criticism. There we go.
How do you expect to get to 1 million subscribers if we can't even entertain them?
We're at 30. We have stalled out at 30. Oh man, but we're gonna turn the corner here real soon. I can feel it. Get the Disney fans. We will.
I'm gonna put the title as "Idiot Doesn't Know Easy Disney Lyrics" or something like that.
Doesn't know Disney lyrics. We do the conspiracy theories with Nick.
Oh yeah, that's probably was the best part of the show today.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, I mean, easily. I think the best part of the show was the conspiracy theories. Guys, if you don't feel like we brought the heat this week, let us know.
I'm feeling the heat. I'm telling you what.
Listen, I'm all for constructive criticism. If you guys didn't enjoy the Disney
I thought it was great how bad
stuff.
it was. Like, so good it was. So bad it was good.
Oh, right. Yeah. This is real fun for people to listen to me singing and you having no idea what the lyrics would be.
Like I said, it's like a train wreck. You couldn't look away.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to up my game, I guess, next week. I thought this was going to be a fun one, like my first trivia was, and I was wrong.
I've never seen anything worse, honestly.
Never seen anything worse. Wow.
I respect that you tried, though. You can't fault you for trying.
Oh. Wow. It's like a backhanded compliment there. Oh, you tried. Nice try, little Jimmy. Maybe next time.
I don't think kids are even going to be well, they have short attention spans, so you need to hook them really quickly with that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about that. In the words of Forrest Gump.
Maybe next time you should do like a stand-up routine.
Yeah. As if this whole show isn't one weird stand-up routine.
Is it though? We don't have anything prepared.
I do. I come with all my stuff prepared.
Wow, you really bombed then. I'm not gonna say
Well,
to say
I
it.
really bombed.
That's okay though.
Wow.
You don't get better unless you bomb. You have to bomb.
Oh, I mean, I guess. All right. Well, that's my part for this episode
Yeah, I don't
of
really
Grease the
got
Monkey
much else
Show.
to say. It was a really low energy show today. I could
It
feel it.
was.
I could feel the low energy coming from Kyle's side.
Oh, from my side, yes.
You didn't give me much to work off of, you know, like throw me a bone over here.
What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. It's Danny's show though, so he gets to say if it's me or him, and he'll always tell you it's me. And that's
Well,
all right.
about
I can
what?
take it. I can take it.
Like I said, I don't fault you for trying, man. I don't fault you at all.
It's a completely backhanded compliment.
Well, at least, I didn't even try this week, so at least you had something.
I guess. It's okay, everybody. He was tired. That's his excuse.
No, that's no excuse. Okay.
It's no excuse.
It's no excuse.
Are you saying, like, getting mad at me for being excusing you? Like, no, that's no excuse. Like, I don't have the excuse of you being tired, or that's not an excuse for you. Like, you can't say that you were tired.
Whatever makes you look worse. So the first.
Oh, okay. So me's coming up with the excuse that you were tired.
Well, I feel like you're trying to put the blame on me that the show sucks.
I never said it sucked.
Oh, it's okay. Daddy was tired. You know.
Wow. All right, I'm sure that people are probably either turning this off.
Yeah, there's
or...
no way anybody stayed till the end of the show. There is no way. And if you did, all right, I'm gonna say something random and put it. I'm gonna say grapefruit. Comment that if you got to the end of the show.
Grapefruit. Say grapefruit if you did. If you did, I don't know what we'll figure something out to do for you guys because I feel bad.
Yeah, we'll give you something.
Yeah, grapefruit. I think that we'll get a couple, but who knows? Like those poor unfortunate souls. Poor unfortunate souls.
We're torturing people to get them to the end of this.
Send us an email. We can mark it as spam. Not back into that. Oh
It's
gosh.
supposed to be entertainment. We're just like it's a slog for people to get through.
Yeah. Well, sorry you guys had to listen to that.
Well, I'm not sorry. I still had fun.
Yeah. Well, again, I think I'm done.
Well, I was waiting for you to say it.
Say what?
Let's end it.
All right, let's end it.
All right.
I guess we'll see you guys next week. Remember, if you guys are still here, Thursdays, 7 p.m.
Yes.
is when these start to drop.
Yes.
Sorry that this first drop is not going to be on the most exciting video, but it is.
It's super exciting. Stop playing it down.
It's
right?
true. This is the most enthralled you've ever heard us. We have been revved up to 11 here. All right. But yeah, so 7 p.m. Thursdays is when our drops are going to be. So if you want to be on the show or try to win on the show, you've got to look out for 7 p.m. on Thursdays to listen and watch for your chance to win. Again, thank you guys. I'm sorry if you really do think that we didn't bring the heat this week, but we are
keep saying this.
we're very appreciative of your continued support. But leave in the comments whatever you want. We always appreciate the comments. But until next week, we'll see you guys later.
Ditto.
Nice.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. Ditto.